Hello, Science on Illustration fans. I just wanted to give you an update video-wise because sometimes things get lost in writing, and this is probably a little bit easier to show you because I can give you some video and some audio at the same time. So right now we're done with two books. One is a total update, so we have an illustrated guide to biology, the second edition that's out now, and has more pages now. It goes up to 146 pages where I've expanded on a lot of the biotechnology section. I added some ecology pages. I finished out all the stats and added that too. And then I also put in adjoining sections for the anatomy physiology. As an anatomy physiology teacher, I use this for my entire curriculum. So it should cover the entire curriculum. So it goes through everything from circulatory system, all the way down to things like muscular system, integumentary system, goes through all the units that you'd use in anatomy and physiology. And then we now have out, as of last spring, an illustrated guide to chemistry. And this goes through an entire high school curriculum for chemistry, encompassing everything from states of matter all the way out through moles and gas components, solution chemistry, all the way down to nuclear chemistry and biochemistry. So this is about 118, 119 pages. The other one's about 146. And I guess the other piece that I wanted to convey in the video, because people have asked, is, well, how do you use this in your classroom? So one of the ways that I use it is I take each chapter, I photocopy them and give them to the students at the beginning of the unit. They then take those and they can use them as kind of like a Cliff Notes version that they use in conjunction with any notes that I give them in class. And then I give homework options. So one of the homework options that kids can have is that they color it, add their own notes, and then they give it to me on test day. I check to see that they did it, and I give it back to them. The other thing that you can do is within each of these books, after the table of contents, I've put in themes. Right, so this is a themes page from the bio one. You see systems and then energy. And these are major themes that are attached to the AP Central's major themes. So these are things that kids can pick a color. Let's say they pick, here's an old beta version of the book, where they, let's say for example, they picked energy and they colored energy purple. Then anywhere in the book that they saw that component, they would color it based on the color. So this one's blue, so this section connects to one of the blue themes, which is evolution. So that's one other way that you can use it as a review piece. For biology, in the anatomy section, I've just finished out the entire review page section. So these are extra pages that you can give to kids that have very deliberate blanks put into them, where the kids have to add their own pieces, add their own examples, maybe color it in as well. I'm going to try it out this year in full force. I've given out a bunch of the ones that I worked on up to this point, but now I've completed the entire biology and anatomy physiology section, where they will use those as an end of the unit thing as well. So I'll give that out a day or two before the test, and they try to use it as a review piece to try to add in what they can, maybe as a team or individually, and they can turn that in as a homework option as well. One of the other things that I've taught kids to try to do is, in conjunction with the books, is use it as kind of a scaffold, so that they can use that piece to maybe make their own cheat sheets or own sketch notes that they could use as a homework assignment or review technique as well. I wouldn't let the kids use the cheat sheets on the test, but just formulating a cheat sheet sometimes is a positive way of engaging your brain to summarize things to get ready for a test. So all those resources are there right now throughout this year, coming up throughout the school year, based on time, obviously. I will try to put together some review sheets for chemistry, and I'll continue my efforts to get an illustrated guide to physics completed. That'll probably take another year or two to finish that piece out. So if you want more information, I'm going to put some links on the bottom of this video. You can link to those pieces. We have a pretty robust Facebook page as well, Science on Illustrations. And at that Facebook page, I've put together some photo albums of examples of pages from the book that you can obviously download and try out with your kids. or I have also put together the folder for review pages. So those are free. You just take them, download them, and use them at will. If you have any complications with anything, obviously you can DM us at ScienceOnIllustrations, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Otherwise, I want to wish you all a great school year, and let me know if you need anything. Thanks.